Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Patriotic Goombas channel. This is going to be another installment of the Wake Up America series that I'm having. And, if any of you, are not subscribed to this channel yet, please feel free to subscribe. I would like you to comment on the bottom and tell me some of your thoughts. Some of the things that you've noticed, some of the things that you want to add to this video, and just let me know, please feel free. But so basically, the reason why I'm making this video here is I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube, a bunch of videos actually on YouTube of people's things that surprise them about the current pandemic, if you will, that's going on around now. Surprise them, things that maybe they weren't prepared for, things that they were lacking in preparation for, things of that nature. There was a Mama Bear Preparedness, had a video, and I've seen a couple of people's responses to the video about things that they would have done differently, or like 3 things that that they would do differently or prepare differently, or what they should prepare for, that they were lacking during this thing. But I'm gonna kind of change this one up a little bit from her topic that she was talking about. And I'm going to do 3 things that did not surprise me about this pandemic that we're dealing with now. Things that I completely expected to happen. And they're in no real particular order, but there's an order. First one, number 1, that a international global health crisis is blamed on Donald Trump. The President of the United States, it's his fault that there's a global pandemic going on. Now, I know some of you are going to say, oh, but Patriotic Goomba, he was warned. They told him in January. They said this. He doesn't want to wear a mask. He said all these things. First off, listen to the people that were telling him these things. Listen to the people that were telling him what he should say and what he should do. This man is a businessman. Is he a doctor? No. Has he dealt with a global pandemic in his time? No. Maybe a case of food poisoning or something at a hotel he owned, but come on. Really. He's a businessman. His mindset is business, economics, those type of topics. But, of course, it's his fault. He's to blame. There's blood on his hands, quote unquote. That's number 1. That absolutely did not surprise me whatsoever. I knew from the very, very beginning when he said, oh, it's just the flu. Which, hey, it's kind of turning out to kind of be that. But oh my God, how irresponsible of him. Then he's talking about, taking a specific kind of drug. Oh, who is he? He's not a medical doctor. Yeah, no kidding. But look, you know what? I'm going to save the drug for another video. This is my 3 things that did not subscribe me. So that right there, that's number 1. Number 2, the censorship in the internet. Oh my Lord, did that not surprise me whatsoever. This particular platform right here, bing, bang, they're dropping video, this, that. You can't say half of the words that you can't say nothing. Hey, for all I know, this one here may get knocked off, but that time will tell. Everywhere you look, they're blocking this. They're raising the platform on that. Trust me, folks, if there's something that they're really pushing on you, it's probably not true. Just to say, certain doctors that are really, really flooding this platform, look into some of their backgrounds. Not saying that what they're saying isn't true, but I'm very weary of some of the people that are saying certain things. Very, very weary. Take everything with a grain of salt. Put it like that. And another thing as far as the censorship is concerned, something that really, really, really surprised me from day 1 of this, and trust me, I've been looking at this thing since back in January, watching videos coming out of China. I even put some on this channel that were sent to me. And mind you, that video did get dinged. I did get a little slap on the hand for that video, but it's okay. But something that really surprised me, though, about the censorship, or should I say lack of, You had videos back in January, February, whatnot, coming out of China that were showing some horrible things. Horrible things. And my question is this: how did they let them out? The Chinese government controls every facet of every single thing that goes over the I was going to say airwaves, but the wire waves or whatever you want to call it, or the internet. They control everything, every platform, every this, every that. They got their own. It's all controlled. How did the videos come out? Yeah, it makes you think, huh? It's just a question. Why did they allow these, I mean, horrible things? Freaking welding people inside their homes, welding a whole apartment buildings, welding the doors shut. Why did they allow it to come out? Yeah, makes you think. But that's number two. Number three, that did not surprise me about this pandemic that we're dealing with. And folks, if some of you, this pertains to you, I apologize, but listen and learn. My number three, which really should be my number one thing that did not surprise me, quite frankly, is the stupidity of the common people. Yeah, I said it. A lot of yous are thinking it. A lot of yous, if you're allowed out of your house, think about that one for a hot second. But you drive down the street, you see someone jogging down the street, and they're wearing a freaking face mask on their face, jogging, exercising, when you should be breathing in oxygen. But no, you're over here freaking going lightheaded from too much carbon dioxide that you're sucking in from your exhale. And where's all these global warming people that complaining that we're breathing in too much carbon dioxide, or now, there's no more reusable bags or nothing like that. Everything is plastic. And think about all the plastic, the to-go boxes. Where's all you global warming folks? But I digress. You see people wearing face masks and gloves and this and that and all this PPE. It's like the new freaking word that everybody's on. I'm a facilities director in a hotel. PPE is like a common word. Now everybody says, the PPE this and that. Come on, get over yourselves. 99.9% of the masks that you're using don't do nothing. Here, let me give you a point exact. My company, my corporation that I work for, they sent us all these things, and they want us to wear this. What do you expect this to do, huh? Now, if I'm sick, yeah, this will prevent me from getting you sick. But is this going to help me? No. I'm dealing with dozens of people in my property. I got nurses and doctors from infected hotels. What's this going to do for me? This going to help me? Now, speaking of this, you got people, they're wearing these things, or whatever they're wearing, and they're touching it. They're touching it, and then they're touching other things. If there's a freaking virus, where do you think the virus is? If you're inhaling this way, use your heads, people. You're wearing gloves, you're wearing this, you're wearing that. I seen a guy in the grocery store the other day. This man, I'm standing in line, he's in the line, he's about to pay. He goes to try and reach into his back pocket. He can't get his wallet out. So what does this knucklehead do? He goes and lifts his masks up on top of his head, and then uses his teeth to take the gloves off that he's been wearing in the supermarket his freaking teeth. Pandemic, no pandemic. I wouldn't put dirty gloves in my mouth. I don't care what you want to pay me. But no, he's smarter than me. I even said to the guy, I made a comment to him. I've been making a lot of comments towards people, and I've been getting a lot of dirty looks. And you know what? Maybe I'm not going to wake you up, but I'll wake the guy up next to me. That's my point of it all. I had a nurse. I actually got a little trouble with this at my job the other day, and I'm planning on making a video of this topic as well. I had a nurse in my hotel. I said to her, "Hey, how is it over there?" She said, "Oh, it's a war zone." This is her word. It's a war zone. And I turned to her. I said, "Oh, you're getting a lot of bullet wounds?" And she looked at me. She said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Oh, there's a lot of trauma patients. It's a war zone. You're amputating legs." He said, "No, the people are sick. They got a virus." I said, "Oh, so that's a war zone. A war zone. Think about it. A war zone. What are we doing here, people? What are we saying to our children? That we got to wrap them in saran wrap? Really, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing to our economy? What are we doing to everything? But now here I'm going on a little tangent that again, I'm planning on making. I got a lot of videos I want to make, but quite frankly, I don't really have that much time to do them anymore. But let's continue with the stupidity of the common people. I still can't buy toilet paper. I still can't buy it. You can't find a single paper good in any store in New Jersey. Nothing. No toilet paper, no paper towels, no paper plates, no napkins, no tissues. Actually, no, I'm lying. I did find some tissues. Yeah, tissues. Hey, I'm waiting for the problems of all the freaking sewage systems backing up into people's basements because everybody's using wet wipes to, clean off the coolie. What's wrong with you people? You can't find anything. The price of meat is skyrocketing. All these things because nobody was prepared for nothing. What? These people got nothing in the house? I can't find a freaking box of macaroni to make for my kid. Now I have it all. I got it already. I've been had it. I got it. I'm alright. But sometimes you want a little variety, so I try and go into the store and pick something up for variety or to add to what I have. And there's nothing in there. You see people in the stores. You're going down the aisle this way. And they're screaming, "Look at the arrow! You're going the wrong." They got freaking arrows in the aisles because you can only go one direction. Folks, if there's a virus floating around the way you're saying it's floating around, if I'm walking this way and you're walking behind me 6 feet, you're walking behind me this way, hey, you're catching the virus. It's in the air. If we're passing this way, it doesn't change nothing. What are we doing? Really? What are we doing? Got a woman at my job says to me, "Oh my God, there's a new animated video that came out that shows how far a sneeze can go." Says to her, "Hey, you living under a rock your whole life? You didn't know that when you sneeze, you cover your mouth because it goes a freaking distance of what, 18 feet, 20 feet, whoever the hell. I don't even care. If somebody sneezes, hey, cover your mouth. This is stuff you learn when you're a freaking 2-year-old, when you're a toddler. You cover your mouth. You wash your hands. What are we doing to our children? So yeah, people, you really, 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 really need to wake up. And again, to add on to this one as well, for the stupidity of people, you are never, ever supposed to rely on a federal government to take care of you. It's your job. You do it. You take care of your kids. I'm hearing people complain up to no end that, "Oh my God, I gotta homeschool my kid." It's your kid. Teach him something. I had a video previously to this of an idea of some certain topics you can teach your kid. Be happy you're spending time with your children. You're never gonna get. Yeah, there's a lot of negatives going around, and yeah, it's been a big inconvenience for a lot of our lives. And for those of you that lost your job, please, by all means, I have so much sympathy for you. I don't know what to say. This is so wrong. Some of you people are really, really, really out there hurting, and you don't have any work, and you don't know what to do. You don't know how you're gonna feed your children. We got people here in New Jersey, we're going on 2 months now, still haven't even received a single payment of their unemployment. Forget about the $600 extra. They haven't even received a single payment. Nothing. Not a penny. 2 months. Nothing. Nothing. The government is failing us. Federal, local, doesn't matter. They're failing us. Because really and truly, when it comes down to it, from the bottom line, it's not their job. It's your job. Don't rely on nobody else. Protect yourself. Take care of yourself. You, as a man, for you fathers out there, husbands, you are the one who's supposed to take care of your family. But we've all been, pacified and pussyfooted around all our whole lives, and we're being told that, "Oh, don't worry, everything will be okay." And guess what? Everything is not okay. And I really, really hope that a lot of yous take this opportunity and use it as a positive for the one simple fact of wake your eyes up and look at the world differently. Enjoy the time you're spending with your family now and your children. You're never going to have this opportunity, well, hopefully, even though I think that they're going to do this all again. But again, that's another topic for another video. Enjoy this time with your wife and your children, or with whatever your home situation is. I get it. It sucks. But we got to make decisions. Don't run around being afraid your whole life. Now it's time to make up your mind with things. But everything that has a negative also has a positive. So those are basically my 3 topics that did not surprise me. But I'm going to add one little bonus item, if you will, of the thing that actually did surprise me about this pandemic. Because I've been watching this and I've been studying it and I've been really following from a lot of spectrums of the medical condition, the issue. What really, really, really surprised me is that this right here is going to be that, for lack of better terms, straw that broke the camel's back of America. Right now, folks, we are looking at a new world order. This is the intention of this virus. This is what they are, the agenda is globally. None of the facts add up. Since I've been doing these videos, I've had this image in front of me, and it's the answer to 1984 is 1776. And a lot of people were always fearful of the story of 1984. And I understand. I was right there with you, of a tyrannical government. What is it? The future is a boot standing on the head of man from now to eternity, or whatever the quote is from the book. A militarized, dictatorish type of scenario. That was always the fear. But quite frankly, from these past 2 months that we've been dealing with, I've changed my perspective. And really, the blueprint is Brave New World. If you really think about it, if you go back to your high school days, or go to the store and see if you can pick one up. If there's a store open in your area, and if there is a store open, I'd probably advise you to pay cash for the book. I wouldn't put it on a card. That's just saying to say. And if you do want to buy it at one of these online stores, I'd probably recommend, if you're going to buy any of these style books, buy yourself a prepaid phone card. A prepaid debit card or whatever it may be, and pay for it that way. Don't pay for it with your credit card. You know what I'm trying to tell you right now. Pick up Brave New World and look at the story of Brave New World and what is being taught by Orwell, and see the society that's being built. Now, I do have plans to make another video of what I think the future outcome to this possibly could go. Not saying it will, but could go. And I want you to think about the story of 1984, Brave New World. And there's other ones too, but I'm just trying to use the easier comparison of the two. We didn't see this. We didn't see it. I do think that the powers that be were fearful that we were going to react, and this was going to be their end goal if we reacted. But nobody reacted. We took everything hook, line, and sinker, and they just reeled us in, and we took it all as bait. Every single last bit of it. Everything. And guys, I'm not blaming none of this. I understand. It's the fear of the unknown. But all these things have been slowly let into our society. And now this is the outcome. You know, it's like the story in the 70s when the movie Jaws came out. Jaws came out and nobody went in the water. You know how rare it is to get attacked by a shark? I think it's something like you can get struck by lightning 3 times before you get bit by a shark. It's something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. I'm really just pulling that one out of me. But nobody went in the water. That was in the 70s. I guarantee you, you go up to somebody in the ocean and you sneak up behind and just go, da 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 dun dun dun, do the little song, and they're gonna get all crazy and bothered from a little song, a little, jingle, whatever the hell you want to call the theme of Jaws is. We're a society stuck on fear. That's what we are. And guess what? They know. And they're winning. Stop being scared. Yeah. Alright. You want to wear your mask? Wear your mask. It's not hurting them. But use it smart. Use it correctly. Learn how to properly use this mask. If you really think that there's these things around and you need this, learn how to use it correctly, please. Don't go touching. Now this is brand new, so it's alright. But don't go touching. Don't fidget around with it. Don't adjust it and then rub your eyeball. It's common sense, folks. Plain as day. But so these are the 3 things that did not surprise me. And of course, the one little bonus item that, quite frankly, did surprise me. This is their move. This is their move. They think they're in checkmate. Are we going to drop our king? It's up to us. It's up to us. Nobody else is going to make that decision but us. If you're going to do something, be smart, be lawful, be constitutional, use your heads, and we'll continue this. Wake Up America, folks. I'm actually thinking about changing the Wake Up America series to kind of play on the whole join or die slogan from the Revolutionary War, and it might turn out to be wake up or die. That's where we are. This is it, guys. America now. The world. But I can talk about America because this is what I am. We're standing on that razor's edge. But we're falling. We're falling. We're slipping. This way or that way. There is no more gray. And the choice is yours. As I said, everybody be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.